This is just as a baseline, so we can get a feel for what this would actually look like. I'm sure they would do this a little bit differently, but here's screen share.
Let me see.
Here we go. Okay, so I have 32 players, just like they did it Unrivaled, and I have play-ins for the 8th spot. So you see Hero Green, that's Tyler Hero, Jalen Green. You got to play for the right to compete in this tournament.
Okay.
The winner gets to play SGA, and they're probably going to lose in round
All
one.
right. What a prize.
But this is one side of the bracket where you have SGA as the 1 seed, Hero Green at the 8. 2 seed, you have Anthony Edwards, you have Jamal Murray at 7. Devin Booker, Zach LaVine. It sounds crazy putting Jamal Murray that low and Zach LaVine that low, but once you go through the names, it's like, well, shit. Like I kind of get it.
I got SGA. Oh, are we going to give our picks? Are we going to go through it?
If you want, we can do that. I mean,
Real quick.
this is very obviously going to be, but it's more so to show like what it could look like. And then 4, I put Steph. Steph shouldn't be a 4 seed. He should be lower than that. But the NBA is gonna.
I don't think Steph would do it.
I don't think Steph would do it either.
Yeah.
Also,
there's no reason for him to.
Also, he plays De'Aaron Fox in round 1 in this fictitious tournament.
Yeah, like when am I signing up? Like you could just left me home. I'll watch.
All right. So we're gonna put. Am I gonna type all these? Fuck it, let's do it. We'll put SGA. We put Anthony Edwards beating Jamal Murray.
I got Anthony. Yeah.
Okay. Edwards.
I got Zach
over Devin.
I got Zach over Devin. Yep. This is in the Unrivaled tournament. Ray Burrell. It was Ray Burrell versus Jewel. And I've had Ray Burrell. There's a length, there's an athleticism that I don't think Devin can kind of contain in a Zach in that much open space.
We'll go with LaVine because you're saying LaVine would beat Devin Booker, which I think would upset some people, but who cares? Steph Curry versus De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron. I think De'Aaron.
I kind of want to go De'Aaron too. But it's just like, if it's 2s and 3s like Unrivaled, this is what makes Steph super dangerous. Now, I don't know how
Zach
interested.
And what kneecaps? Ricky says Zach and what kneecaps, and that's very funny. And I get it. I agree. Like I get that. Maybe that's fair. You might have made me change my mind, but I think I'm gonna stick with Zach.
We'll throw that comment up. Look,
De'Aaron or Steph? I don't know.
Kneecaps are only necessary for 10 minutes of round 1. So we'll give Zach LaVine functional kneecaps for that, and we'll give Fox this. Okay. This is the next part of the first bracket because the way this thing outlines it may come out looking all sloppy at the end, whatever, but we'll at least do the first portion of this. So the play-in is Bam and Siakam, and the winner plays Kevin Durant, who's a 1 seed. I still think Kevin Durant's a 1 seed in a tournament of one-on-ones.
I agree.
Kevin Durant's winning this.
Yeah.
Who wins between Bam and Siakam?
I don't know if Bam is going to score enough.
I don't know. Siakam's going to score enough.
I agree, but I think Siakam might. I don't. What Bam?
This might go all 10 minutes.
We got low post Bam.
Bam might win 6-4.
Do we have? I'm shooting the midi Bam. Do we have I don't know. I'm gonna go Bam the home team. And then sure you can have KD.
But Durant would win this. Okay. If Giannis versus Karl Anthony Towns 2-7. Giannis, or do we think Towns is shooting? See, this is one where I think Giannis low-key can get popped very early in this tournament.
I agree. And it'll be by a guard. It'd be by Jalen Brunson or something.
Well, that'll be next round.
Giannis or Cat? It should be Giannis. But yeah, maybe Cat just struts the floor the whole time. But if Giannis makes it physical...
I don't want people to overlook the defensive aspect of this tournament.
Yes.
That's the other part of it. That's why I'm like, Giannis might...
I think I'm going to say Giannis.
I think I'm going to say Giannis too. But man, Cat has the just the natural ability where he could win this entire thing. Mm-hmm. But he could also lose in the first round. He's like Kansas. Mm-hmm. Kansas is like this every year.
That's pretty accurate.
All right. We have your Eternal says Giannis has lots to deal with as defender. And also, I mean, he could obviously win this entire thing, but we'll keep it there for now. Jalen Brunson, James Harden, 3-6.
Jalen.
I agree in 2025.
Yeah.
LeBron James as a 4 seed, I put him against DeMar DeRozan.
LeBron.
Okay. I think he'll be prideful in the defense in that regard.
Yes.
It's just,
fully.
I feel disrespectful putting him as a 4 seed, but it's 2025 and he's not like the best isolation scorer ever, you know.
Yeah.
We'll see a couple step back threes, regrettably. All right, this is the nasty bracket. No,
Yeah. What the hell happened here?
the next one is the nasty bracket. I was running out of people to put in the play-in, and I was like, I gotta put Jordan Poole or RJ Barrett here instead of like Nikola Vucevic or somebody else. It doesn't matter because Jokic is on the other side.
Yeah.
So whatever. Kyrie or Ja Morant, 2-7. And is putting Ja at a 7 disrespectful?
Might be, but I don't have the brain width right now to resort that.
I'm still going Kyrie in 2025.
I think I am.
Yeah.
I think I am too.
Like Kyrie to me, he's a 2 seed because he's Kyrie, and that Kyrie still exists, as we saw briefly in the All-Star game against the person who's a 3 seed here.
He does.
Wemby or
in
Zion?
a one-on-one format too. Finally, Kyrie getting the chance to really book. No, Wemby or Zion. I think
Wemby or Zion. I put Zion at 6, which I didn't feel great about.
Wemby.
But I wanted to put Wemby higher, but like I can't justify it yet.
There's no need yet. It's fine. We don't have to rush these coronations.
Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell. This 4-5. This is to me. This is like the most fun. One of the most fun matchups.
I got Donovan.
I do also. Dame's defense is not ideal. Okay, and then the last side. This is the nasty one. Luka versus Darius Garland or Norman Powell as the play-in. Luka's winning.
Yeah.
I think Norman Powell beats Darius Garland for what that's worth.
Ricky said we're crazy for going Brunson over Harden. He said Harden gets fouled or gets a layup every single time. You guys are out of your mind if you think Brunson gets him.
So does
And Jalen is smaller than him, but there's an edge that I personally just give to Jalen.
Me too.
But keep going.
Currently, yeah. Like Brunson's great. Harden's having a really good year, but a lot of that's because of his playmaking. I put Joel Embiid and Trae Young because visually,
that's insane.
Can't Trae Young?
Yes.
Okay, tell me why Trae Young beats Joel
Embiid just really pisses me off. He just really, really does. I'm gonna save that for another platform, or whatever. But he really pisses me off. But I know that he's the answer is supposed to be Joel. I can just see Trae skating around him and just. Right. But yeah, no, it should. Yes, Joel is someone who could also win the whole thing too.
He should win the whole thing. I want to put Joel. I'm not. I'm gonna put Trae because
I'm fine. Ooh.
Tatum versus Cade Cunningham, 3-6.
Ooh.
I wanted to put Cade in the 4-5, but I like this matchup a lot.
Ooh.
I kind of want to put Cade.
I want to as well.
I feel disrespectful.
I think that I will. I'd put Cade.
Cade's isolation numbers for somebody who has to do this all the goddamn time because they don't have enough around him in Detroit yet. Yeah. He's really good. Tatum's defensively underrated, I think, from a one-on-one aspect, but I want to put Cade there.
Yeah, I think there's a zip and kind of a popping Cade that is hard to contend with.
Anthony Davis, Jaylen Brown, the final first-round matchup.
Anthony.
Yeah, this wasn't that hard to me. It sucks because I wanted to put Jaylen Brown higher, but
I really like Jaylen Brown.
It's tough in the NBA. Okay, this didn't seed this right, but honestly, we could just keep going. Who cares? SGA versus Anthony Edwards, which should be in the semifinals, but the way they ordered this, I don't care because these matchups actually look good still.
Ooh.
Blame the app. Don't blame me.
SGA.
Yeah, I agree. The start-stop shit.
Yes,
Anthony Edwards is gonna have a hard time with that.
God, that boy's body is. Shay's a specimen.
The body control.
From a tendon, ligament standpoint, musculature, like the body control, he's a specimen.
What I saw from Nafisa Collier,
is
what basically what I'm gonna see in Shay is like whatever spot she wants to get to, she's gonna get to it, and she kept going to the low block on the right side and trying to give there's a lot of different things she could do there. She can up fake, she can fake you twice and then get to a layup, turn around jumper, one-legged jumper, drive by you and just lay it up. And Shea could do all of that. So
but I know that like Ant are we Ant is being fueled. No, I think like of course there's a place for Ant. Like I do. I think Ant is built to win a one-on-one tournament also. Just the level of
it's the
aggression and
NBA.
kind of
A lot of these guys are.
yeah. I don't care who comes out of that bracket. Personally, just stylistically, visually from me, a preference standpoint, I just like SGA.
Okay, Zach LaVine, De'Aaron Fox. It wasn't supposed to play out this way, but whatever.
Zach LaVine, De'Aaron Fox. Ooh, De'Aaron.
I think I go De'Aaron too. I mean, I wanted to go Booker last time, but it's fine. See, this is supposed to be a semifinal also. Durant versus Giannis. This is a good one. My eyes want to tell me it's Durant,
Same.
but
But my gut, something is like, now you know it
yeah.
should be Giannis. Um, I'll give it to Giannis then.
You're gonna wow. Yeah, like it's the defense for me, but this doesn't feel right also.
Yeah.
Um we're gonna go with Giannis. Jalen Brunson or LeBron James. This is LeBron. Sorry, Jalen.
That's fine.
Jokic versus Kyrie. See, if an NBA did a one-on-one tournament, like these are the
Who
kind of
gets
matchups
ball
we get.
first? These are important things too. Who gets the ball first?
Who makes a three-pointer?
Yeah, the W Unrivaled, did shoot for ball.
So it would be whoever gets ball first.
Whoever gets ball first wins. Because I don't think the other one touches the ball. If Kyrie gets it first, Jokic maybe touches the ball, and then that's a tough hill to climb. But if Kyrie can keep the ball the whole time, Kyrie wins.
But if Jokic makes a three, then I mean, listen, Kyrie could defend in the post, but not against Jokic.
I mean, yeah.
Right. No one could. I'm putting Jokic because he's unguardable. Wemby, Donovan Mitchell. That's how we ended up here, though.
That's nuts. I'm Wemby.
Yeah. Sorry, Donovan. Luka, Trey. This is great. It's Luka, but
okay, yeah.
It's Luka for me. Cade Cunningham, Anthony Davis.
Anthony.
No hesitation. Okay. SGA versus De'Aaron Fox. It's SGA for me.
SGA, yeah.
Kind of low key, not that. I didn't struggle with that one. Giannis versus LeBron.
Now that's fun.
It should.
LeBron is so smart.
My gut's telling me it should be Giannis, but I feel like
Yes.
almost like in cartoons where like the older, wiser, still very good person.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yes.
They just figure out a way to use the guy who's very high strong and use their powers against them. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I'm gonna say LeBron.
I'm gonna say LeBron
this
too.
Nuts.
Like so stupid.
Shams is saying the Spurs believe it's an isolated blood clot and will make a full recovery.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's promising. Spurs aren't going to play with that. And for them, it's like this season was about like, all right, let's see what we can be. And I think they have an idea. Now they have De'Aaron Fox. Now just get De'Aaron Fox acclimated to living in San Antonio and helping out the young guys, honestly. Because they have some good young players on the team that they didn't trade any of them. They didn't trade any of them.
They are quietly very, very loaded. Very stacked.
Ooh, Jokic versus Wemby. We got it anyway.
Wemby.
You're saying Wemby? I'm saying Jokic.
Go ahead. That's fine. I get it.
Give me the Wemby case.
He's just a freak, man. But he's so frail. Yeah. Who gets the ball first?
I have more confidence.
Makes the three.
I have more confidence in Jokic making the three, but it's close. How does Wemby stop Jokic? Is my question.
Just be long, but there's only so much. Length is only going to go so far when you can kind of just be crumbled, girth and like size wise,
and IQ. Also
and IQ, yeah. Okay, go Jokic.
In 2 years, though,
yeah.
Jokic just turned 30. You're like yesterday. Luka, Doncic, and Anthony Davis.
course, this is a matchup we get.
Of course.
Luka.
Yes. Although in current Luka shape, I would say Anthony Davis, even though he's hurt technically. But just like, I'll go Luka just to move this along. But Anthony Davis will be very vengeful. And Anthony Davis is another dude I think is good enough to win this tournament because of like name the better two-way players. Like there are barely any.
Yeah.
So SGA versus LeBron. We're toward the end here. This one is SGA for me. Like the shit he used to beat Giannis, like SGA would be like, all right, cool, I got this. Jokic and Luka. Oh, this is adorable.
Jokic.
The two besties. This one's Jokic to me.
Yeah, it's just a tickle fest.
And the finals is SGA and Jokic. The two MVPs.
Jokic.
If SGA gets ball first, does Jokic just kind of
touch it?
Yeah. Does he just wall up? Like, all right, do all your fakes, and I'm just gonna hope you miss, or